Today we're starting a new series of daily devotionals. What we're going to do is to look at lines from Christmas carols and show many different facets of Jesus' life as we unpack the meaning of those. Today's Christmas carol is See Amid the Winter's Snow, and the line we're looking at says, See the tender lamb appears, promised from eternal years. It's about the promise of the coming of Christ made through the scriptures many, many years before he was actually born in Bethlehem. Many children will receive promises maybe in November that they're going to receive something special on December the 25th, and their joy will know no bounds if that's realized on the great day. But we should have boundless joy in our heart because God's promise made from eternal years is fulfilled in the coming of Christ. When Claire started our Advent series 5 or 6 weeks ago, she referred to many of these promises. I'm only going to quickly look at two. In Isaiah 7 verse 14, very specifically it says, A virgin will be with child, and she will give birth to a son, and call his name Emmanuel, which means God with us. Another very specific promise is given in Micah chapter 5, verses 2 to 4, where the birth this time is prophesied as going to happen in the small, insignificant town of Bethlehem. For it says, But you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, even though you are least among the clans of Judah, out of you will come forth one who will be ruler of my people Israel. Those are two very specific promises which we know were fulfilled as we read the Christmas story. And just as a child might be full of joy when they receive their promise, so we should be filled with boundless joy because this promise was made such a long time ago. We know because of it that we can rely on all God's promises, that he is totally trustworthy. And we should remember that whilst Christ was promised from eternal years, to us he is also a promise for eternal years. But that's another story.